call for change and a stop to what some are calling anti-Semitism on CUNY campuses. Today, a hearing is being held where students and faculty from CUNY schools are testifying, saying they've been victims of anti-Semitism on campus. News 12's Katie Lesso has more from City Hall.
Major problem in the city. We have a pervasive culture of anti-Semitism.
Councilmember Inna Vernikov and others wearing shirts that said "End Jew Hatred" stood on the steps of City Hall today, calling on the CUNY school's chancellor to address what they say is anti-Semitism happening on campus.
Students and professors who are Jewish are intimidated. They have been discriminated against. They are afraid. They're afraid to go to school. They're afraid to express their opinions. If they're pro-Israel, they're afraid to talk about that.
A number of people who say they've been victims of anti-Semitism on campus are testifying at a public hearing today.
And we're also going to hear about how the administration of CUNY has turned a blind eye, willfully ignored, and in some cases allowed to go on these ideas of anti-Semitism.
A few CUNY employees did speak during the hearing. One told those in attendance that campuses must allow all political opinions and say CUNY has taken other steps to address anti-Semitism. But Councilmember Vernikov says this hearing was postponed from earlier this month so that the chancellor could attend. Last night, she says he backed out.
Him not showing up is actually perpetuating the anti-Semitism that we're talking about. This is why we have this problem, because nobody is being held accountable.
And the council member says she's open to holding another hearing if the chancellor would like to attend, and says she won't rest until there's accountability. Outside City Hall, I'm Katie Lesso, News 12.
Katie, thank you. And we are still waiting to hear back from CUNY, but their senior vice chancellor for institutional affairs says campuses must allow all political opinions, and CUNY has taken other action to address anti-Semitism. Meanwhile, just steps away from that protest, a separate protest going on. Jews united against Zionism, also making their voices heard.
Our response is it's because they're simply ignoring that it has to do with Zionism, and they should not equate the two. Zionism is a movement, is a ideology that are supporting, and just put that on the side. And then if they want to, let them have to back up what they're doing, that it's legal or something, if they would like to do what to do. But don't blame it on the Jews.
And these ralliers claim the issues going on at CUNY are actually Palestine versus Israel issues, not necessarily anti-Semitism, saying not all Jewish people are pro-Israel. They add that pro-Palestinian voices shouldn't be silenced.